That wasn't muted. Cool, good there. Alright. Oh, man. Oh no. Pretty got it, Corgi. Sorry about your luck. What's up? How you guys doing? Life no longer has meaning. It's just Corgi Boom, it's fine. Kid.
Attempting to capture Alpha 1.
I know, right, Jordan? Got me in here. We off to a good start.
Our forces are down to half strength.
Game is still not been running right for me. Just some volumes. Goodness, goodness.
Objectives and expect the hostiles to
So,
hold back.
Aster. Everything's got to be so loud.
Until they have nowhere else
Constant.
to run.
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 1.
What are we even playing here? Got him. That way. Gonna be terrible to try and check this and or play this and play chat. Actually got a jet it notification, right? The beast. Kinda great. I like the comment on your vid. It was just being a goofball. This game, everything. Did that crash? Okay. Is the audio out of sync now? Is that what's going on with this? This is literally gonna be that to start. Get out of here. I think that my audio is out of sync now. The Vizio Skate Rocker. I need to get something down here. I haven't really played much defense on this. It'd be very weird if it isn't out of sync because it looks completely wrong on my end. Like my condenser is not showing when I'm actually talking. Interesting. Maybe that's the only thing out of sync. Picked up. Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't look like it. We're gonna take it over here. Alright, we'll see. Do I enjoy 2042? It's getting better. I've only recently started putting some more time back into it. After some of the more recent patches, but I wish 2142 caught on more. I never played much of that one. I had friends who really liked the Titan mode of it. But I played a good bit of Vietnam, and I played lots of Battlefield 2. I really liked Vietnam, but my computer didn't run it very well. Where? Wow. The paddles are perfect lined up. Okay, it might just be my voice then. If anybody around. Yes, I'm gonna play like look until I get this.
The Americans are repelling our attacks in the sector.
That's full. Maybe not.
They are attacking.
Give me it. God. Alrighty. But yeah, no, I was always a giant Battlefield fan back in the day, and all the recent ones just haven't done it for me. Not since Battlefield 3. 4 I still played a lot of, but it just was not the feel of what I wanted out of Battlefield, and it's been downhill since. I think that they're on the right track with this one, though, with deciding that I probably shouldn't have cut so soon. 128 is just too many people. I didn't even realize that you could do that. Rising Storm 2, yes, I played a good bit of that, actually. I've played a good bit of that. I don't like the voice comm situation in that game. Everybody's pretty screamy, but this is a bad one. I don't like this map. The new one's actually rather strong. I am a terrible shot. Goodness. Don't really enjoy future shooters. More past and present is your thing. I don't like future ones that don't have grounded weapons. I'm very much. I want to fire an actual particle, like a bullet. Wow, yeah, this is just death. I need to set up a little bit further away with my squad. Valve needs to give up on Apex. EA needs to give up on Apex. Respawn needs to give up on Apex. Valve.
Objective lost. We'll need to recapture it.
Titanfall 3 would be great. I am so sad about 2. I always want to play 2, and then you just can't. And I've been recommended, like, try out, I forget what it's called, the modded version. But there's no NPCs in that, and the flow is just different. I don't like the feel of the modded variant. Come on, man. Terrible stuff. Frequent deaths are perfectly synchronized. Interesting. Must just be something that goofed up on
Initiating attack on objective Alpha 1.
OBS. Grew up with 42, never played Battlefield 2. And 2142, although you have the discs.
We underestimated
Yeah,
their
there's no
resilience.
way.
Fall back.
There's no way.
We will be
Yeah,
casualties today.
whenever I moved out to college, I remember picking up 2. I had a hard time getting used to the gunplay in it. I used to play Road to Jalalabad, infantry only, constantly. I loved that. Loved that layout. I love the infantry only situations. I liked the 2-person jets too. They were fun. Why can't I play TF2? There's never anybody on. I can't get a match consistently. Cannot get a match. 3 rifle kills. This is terrible. And it's just some of the... Like, I get why people made the modded version the way they did. It's much more distilled and PvP oriented. I just like the... I don't know. The PvE part was still fun to me. It gave me other things to shoot at than just... It made me not worry about being try-hard with it, I guess. Go with IP grabbers. Played Ace Combat games at all? Not since... Oh, goodness. PlayStation 2? Morris keeps bothering me to try to play 7. But I don't even have that gun yet.
Let's get the party started, huh?
Yeah, I think we're all talking about Titanfall 2 here. Though TF2 I would. I consider be Team Fortress 2. Interest in squad, Sandstorm, and Arma types. I've tried squad out recently. I've been playing a lot of Hell Let Loose. So that kind of... After I got comfortable being a squad leader in that, I moved over to squad to see if I could play that a bit, but I don't know, the pace is a bit different from what I want. I really enjoy Hell Let Loose. Sandstorm, I jump into here and there. It feels like SOCOM sometimes. The matches are either like really, really good in Sandstorm, or they're just garbage. You get rolled.
Let's have fun.
So, what's up, Tactical? How was my week? Not too bad. Busy at work. Really busy day at work today, but
The port of Singapore
Good
is
otherwise.
one of the largest left in the world. It's strategically vital,
Good
and our
otherwise.
government has committed to its ongoing independence. The
Alright,
US
let's
government
actually
is
play
managing
here.
and has sent an invasion
Get
force.
me that stuff.
You must defend the port and wear down these attackers until they have no
They
reinforcements. remaining.
buffed
Your transport is ready.
EMRs, didn't they? Stick with this. Haven't been here in a long time. Welcome back. Part in the rear. What's up, Skull? 7 is interesting and had a good aircraft tree. I always say this, we should play more Team Fortress 2. I wonder what the situation's like now. I know that Valve was a bit more active with it. I could always go back to that game just to have some short bits of fun. It'll never be what it was at launch. It was a special experience back then.
But we must wear down the US forces.
Here we go already. That's a miss. Oh no. Pistol!
US forces attacking one of our objectives.
Right, so I don't need DMR right now. There is no time, no chill. Actually go other end here. Can we get to 2? Yeah, we'll go hold A2. People still play this game? I know. I was looking for something. I didn't feel like playing VR tonight. I have another run coming up on Saturday, plus some charity stream on Saturday as well, so I'm gonna be playing a good bit of it, of H3, so nothing else really jumped out at me as I need to stream. Ow. That was off. Checked out any of the source mods to TF2. I've not looked at anything mod-wise for that game. Coming to me? Might be coming to me. Dude's dead. Gary Terry. I'm gonna save the day. Wow, we are almost pushed out of here. This is terrible.
Hostiles have seized Alpha 2.
Too many. Game content final will be a rolling meta as it's updated. I'm not sure. I don't feel like this game can even have one. This is one of the, it feels so distilled, but I don't think it's going to be any kind of longevity, and people aren't going to get that serious about it. I don't want console, go away. What are you doing? How the heck did that happen? Are you kidding me? I don't even have... I'm just a mess in this today. Also bouncing back and forth between a new keyboard, and that's not helping.
Initiating attack.
Meow. What's up, Earl Grey? I know, Corgi, I appreciate it. This game just suffers from, like, eternal, I'm using the wrong gun kind of situations. The heck was even that wildcat from that far? Boss snagged up two 3070s for his PC. And his wife's PC for $1,200. Yeah, now's the time to get cards. They're gonna be cheap because everyone's rid of their mining ones and they're not buying any new ones, so Oh, come on.
Our troops no
I'm
longer
bad.
control Alpha 2.
I am just bad. I'd be better off playing Tarkov and just dying even more than I do there. Man. Spawn point. Contemplating on whether to install precision. Ah. Goodness, this is just chaos. Too much choice diluting the importance of weapons. Stop by the gun store, gonna pick up a P365. I've been seeing that thrown around a lot. I'm not looked at one.
Regroup here. Guard your new
I'm done with guns for a while. I got my Enfield settled down. Be a death trap. Your CNC license soon. Yeah, I definitely regret buying this full price when it came out new. It's just hopeless romantic for Battlefield to be what it used to be, but oh buddy. Probably shouldn't be worrying about him if somebody else got him good. Tank. Get down. It's just, this feels like it's been distilled to the point of having nothing to make it its own.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Get up! Learn to climb, dude. Who is even killing us? Can't even concentrate. Out of here. You. For once, I can't hear that. Over the chaos of everything else.
We've lost control of an objective.
I still would like to get a conceal carry. I want to get a 22 for Lady Jedi to shoot too, because everything I have now is just too much. Too much. I need to take the skin off. Those freaking cyan magpul backup sights are terrible.
American troops have secured an objective.
Didn't scare like, yeah, not quite. This does not have the tension in the audio like Tarkov has. Get out of here. There's somebody. Do it. I don't know where he went. How's wiping going? I've not played since opening day.
Drugs. Like all
Not
the
since
best
opening day,
songs
man.
I'm on right now. Woo!
I can't commit to it. I want to so bad. I'm just so bad at it. And you don't get better unless you play, but
Find an objective.
I don't know. It takes so much mental energy. To get through that game for me. Has 2042 improved? It has improved. I will give it that. It is much more focused. than what it originally was. But it still has no personality.
Detecting a breach at Bravo 2.
No personality. What's up, Swaffles? Not too bad. How about you? It doesn't feel like a Battlefield game. Yeah, and I've heard talk that it's because it was developed during the pandemic and people weren't in the same office, so there wasn't that culture around it. Thank you for the follow. Who ate my jello? But I don't know. There's
Lost control of one of our objectives.
other parts that I feel are larger than that.
Objective is under attack.
So bad. And kid with a beard. Thank you for follow. Is it actually relatively bot free? Is that the situation now? Because if it is, I will definitely go back to enjoying some Team Fortress. Yeah, I almost hit one of those shots. That's great. Nope. 5? Who's there? Stuck on stuff. It's great.
American troops are showing signs of attrition.
Marker's done. That was mine. It's like an open spot I don't want to be in.
We are securing objective Bravo 2.
It's been clean. Cool. Did they reduce player limit back to 64? I don't know if it's for everything, but the modes I've been playing, yes. Yeah, the breakthrough I'm currently on is 64. Ooh, terrible shot. Let me get out. Oh, come on,
Troops
man.
are moving on Bravo 2.
Come on around. Don't you dare. He is still somewhere in there. No idea where, but he didn't knock down.
Wonderful.
There we go. Knew it. Thank you for follow Swaffles. Tier 23. Those are. I think we have. Yep.
Wonderful.
Grab the hook guy in the ceiling. And Mr. E, thank you guys for the follows. Nothing. Not you. Oh, shoot. That I need to supply myself. Is there a score screen? We do have a score screen. Map. So things exist. The man is in a tree. Oh, I gotta reload. Crap. Up there, that's worthwhile. Who does the voice? I'm pretty sure somebody else did that voice. I can't remember who. I think that narrator was not Anton. That is. Ain't happening. Yeah, no, who did that one? Yeah, Meat Grinder. Meat Grinder was still better than the original Rise of the Raw Wieners. The like old horror mode was pretty rough. Is what it is, though. Boom. Where?
Alpha 1 has been lost.
At least we're near the top. We're fine. Yeah. The announcer was definitely made all of Meat Grinder. I'd love to see it revisited with Anton's improved skill set.
All objectives lost. Withdraw to the next sector. Launch your defense there.
Crap out of me. Oh, well, he's still there somewhere. Just like scavenging for stuff. It did have a fun loot vibe to it, didn't it?
This is as far as we can go. If we lose this sector, the battle is over.
I guess it's just chaos. You don't need the weather stuff going on. It's unnecessary. Like I like the change in weather, but not everything has to have a tornado and a giant sandstorm and too much. Less is more. Probably not a good idea then, actually. Back on you. Nope. How are you up there already, man? Mark, Anton's college professor. Best looter shooter was that. Act. Pretty sure a friendly took that rocket. What's up, Butter? Not too bad. How about you? Off you. Oh boy, that's two of them. Into the Radius is a much better game than you thought it would be. It's been like a year and a half or 2 years that I've been telling myself and the developers of that I would put more time into it. It's just such a commitment to play that. It's so involved. It's awesome that it is, but the energy to just fully appreciate it is a lot. Yeah, okay.
We have lost control over objective.
Somebody has a suppressor over here. I need to get on the phone. What am I doing?
All remaining forces evacuate. They've taken
Bad
the
me.
final
Should have been on
sector.
point. Snow runner. No runner. Into off-roading, but it's relaxing. I picked that one up. I never put time into it. I liked, what was the original spin tires? I like the feel of that one. I think I have that on Epic. I think when I played it, it didn't feel like it had proper weight to the vehicles. And the only thing I really play driving-wise that does it for me is Dirt 2. And even that, I preferred the feel of Dirt 1. But it didn't run as well in VR. Actually, I think you had to... The first one didn't have native Vive support, did it? You had to run through Oculus or something to get it to work. Back to where the drum... Smooth Brain first thought was the weird 308 thing in Siege. That thing's cursed. That thing is absolutely cursed. Twin Tires was the early name, then Mud Runner, followed by Snow Runner. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, for sure, Putter. Nice work on the first to worst stuff with you and the team. The commentary has been good. You guys, they say that they're
Let's get the party
panicking behind the
started,
scenes,
huh?
but they've got their ducks in a row. Yeah, they're like a well-oiled machine by this point.
Greetings, pilot. Battlefield tonight? Do you want me to join? I'm done to play.
You could try to hop in. It's tough to get because there's only 4-player squads and everything filling up quick, but there's a crossplay too, that's right. Yeah, I'm just picking something to relax tonight instead of doing. Reached out to the code man who did the gun game mod. I'm gonna try to integrate some of that stuff into the Twitch mod. Hopefully soon you guys will be able to delete my weapons.
We can provide, but they are limited, and the Americans will try to outlast us. It cannot become a prolonged siege. Strike fast and hard. Transport is waiting.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks. Only a couple runs in, but yeah. First to worst is doing good for me. I haven't had to do much pointing around this time. They've got it down. Feels alien to not be on top of everything. That's good though. It means you got things sorted. Focus on the important stuff. Such a good crew that's running all that too. Everybody's so nice. Super important. Barbed wire and everything. I feel like the video game industry has gotten too competitive and every big developer just copies what sells the most. In a way, it is mostly about what is gonna sell, what is known to sell, and how can we put just one tiny twist on it, or one IP on it that is ours to make money on it. Nice shot by him. Really should be a push or a defend. Attack. Okay. I'd almost say that it's not competitive, it's just unimaginative. All slop. That's why we're seeing just repeats of old ideas and... Just saw somebody.
We are moving on Alpha 1.
You hear me? All right.
Unfortunate though. I guess the indie scene is the only thing that's really saving us right now, and even at that, all of that is built on the backs of things like Unity, and Unity is not in a good spot right now. They just had something go on with their CEO, like... Get out of this. Oh yeah. Got him. How are you crawling when you're still getting up, friend? One. Got him. These guys even at?
I think the only way for me to
Everything.
join is Trophy A friends. I just sent a request.
Gotcha, I'll grab you in a second here. I don't even know what the button is for it. They have a social. Wait. There you go.
Attempting to capture Alpha 1.
Creatively bankrupt. That is a proper way to put it. That's just sad. That is. Like, it's very rarely that you see any interesting chances taken. They're just committed to one direction.
In a queue.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, we're there. I'm not getting rezzed. Like, it's gotten to the point that I'm not even excited about most things. I don't watch any reveals. Still miffed that, like, The Last of Us 1 got a re-release. Like, not even a re-release, just a full-on brand new version of the game. I know they did it because they want to bring it out to PC. Name is Jeff. Ghost of Tsushima I heard good things about. That's coming to PC, right? That Sucker Punch? I think that's Sucker Punch. They always make good.
We are losing resources.
They were good. The first Infamous was good.
Tango down.
Such a tough point to take. Holy crap. What the heck happened there?
Initiating
It
attack
looks like there's
objective
nobody,
Alpha
but
1.
as soon as I would jump down.
Man down. Get turned back.
Come on, don't die.
Please get up. I'm good now.
Where is he even at? GOT. Ghost of yeah, I thought it was too. I thought I saw that Ghost of Tsushima was gonna be on PC. Callisto Protocol. I hope it's good. Actually, a friend I went to art school with in college whenever I thought I was gonna be a game designer. He ended up being an animator on several. I think he did Far Cry 6. He was on. He did For Honor.
Wonderful.
He's like senior animator on it. And his latest one is he's on the Dead Space remake. So I've heard that his team is taking good care of it. Old. You're in? Cool. Let me even make a mod. And make me join, or is it just I don't know what it's gonna do.
We are moving on Alpha 1.
I don't know if you can like properly make squads and all that crap in here. Boy.
Something ahead of us.
Do anything for us? I missed. Somehow I missed. Disabled.
Initiating attack on
Get
objective
reloaded.
Alpha 1.
Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have a friend who's playing through that, I think. I don't know if he has recently, but check that.
Our forces are down to half strength.
Reloading.
Yeah, no, man, the first Dead Space, I remember picking that up and fallen through that in like one sitting with my roommates back in college. Oh boy. Boy, give me
Maybe
Sorry,
best
squad,
to
we
start
can
a
do that,
squad
that's fine.
after this match.
That's fine. Easy enough to get into one. Gain the point. I got out. Nope. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know if like streaming whole playthroughs of games would take me a while since I don't stream that many nights a week kind of thing. Don't have to do Metal Gear 5. I got to do Metal Gear 2. Those have been on my list for a while. Might be different once I have more of idea of what I can commit time-wise, because right now we're just waiting on what's going to happen with the house. I always have to be ready to just pivot and start dealing with that situation. Stream the remake or Callisto. Oh man, I don't do good with horror games, so that'll be great. That'll be great. We almost had that in here so we can get reinforced. Please be a hit, not a hit. Hit! Able to think I got a track on that. Yeah. Pop smoke off of it. Another track. Fill up.
American troops have control of
What are you doing out in the open, man? I don't have that yet. All I want is the vector. I don't have it. Dang adulting, right? Finally do the horror game stream. I did part of a Phasma stream. What are you talking about? Totally did it. I need more people in. Where? Our Citizen has been growing quite rapidly. Moved to a bigger studio, been ramping up production quite a bit. I've always had like a passive eye on it. But I've also just been kind of jaded that it'll never be Eve. It'll never be what Eve used to be. I just want it to be what Eve used to be. There's one game I want to go back in time and play. It's like Eve right when it came out. Just because of the story that unfolded in that. Later, Vizio. Thanks for stopping by. It used to try to be like... Not saying that it is, but there was a sense of competition with it. They also ripped off a version of one of the ships. There's a big spiel about that. Anybody up top? I don't know. I've also just I've stayed away from it because of the cost of ships and things.
Wonderful.
I know almost nothing about it at this point. My old computer wouldn't run it. Thank you for the follow. Angry Casanari? Angry Castle. Or words. Okay. Please, people, we need in the point. Traveled around to the shadiest places in space in Eve for the horror stream. The terrible thing about streaming Eve is it's a boring game. I could speak about it for years. But, like, visually, especially now because it's just so barren compared to what it used to be via player count. And botting and things like that. That it just is not the best. Remember there was a free-to-play Eve game on PS3 that got taken down. Didn't play it much, but thought it was cool. That was Dust 514. There is a section of Eve called Faction Warfare that's a little bit on the RP side, where people picked one of the 4 alliances, basically, overarching, I want to call it races, and they were teamed up 2v2 and you fought over territory in a bit of a PvE sense. It was more structured than just nullsec, when nullsec was 100% player driven. And 514 was interesting because the players who were in actual Eve could go to the planets in-game that the players were fighting on and call in orbital strikes for those players. So in practice was super, like, not smooth and didn't work great, but and how cool the concept and the fact that they got it to work at all was pretty darn cool.
Man down! Get turned back!
Push them out of this sector.
Yep, Dust 514. Yeah, I'll take a look at Star Citizen. We'll see what's up with it. As long as I don't have to take out a loan to get started on it.
We are securing objective Bravo 2.
They did have move control support. I didn't know if I realized that. I remember playing Killzone 3 with the move controller. That was a fun one. Hell, I think I still have the, like, attachment for that and everything. Yeah, I think that's what most people's experience with 514 was. It was just a free to play on PlayStation 3, and back when PlayStation 3 did not have a whole ton of content available.
Wonderful.
$40 to get a starter pledge. Thank you, Red Dead Overkill. I'll give Star Citizen a look. Oh boy. Killzone 3 was good. 2, I think, was the sweet spot for me. I played that on stream for a little bit, actually. Back whenever I got my PS3 hooked up and running for the Metal Gear 4 streams. Yeah, I think 2, because of the multiplayer situation in 2, the way that they had all the clan battles set up, they had a really nice tournament system or clan fight system. My one friend used to schedule fights for, like, he would start them at 10 or 11 at night, and they would go until like 5 in the morning. It was painful. They got rid of that with 3, if I'm remembering right, or it came later and wasn't quite as robust. I'm coming. SOCOM. SOCOM was the good one. SOCOM 2, man. I actually played a good bit of Confrontation. Confrontation did a good job of bringing what SOCOM 1 and 2 felt like. 3 I didn't care for, the vehicle stuff didn't work, and they had a whole bunch of glitches that just the patching cycle back then was not great. You could literally glitch under almost anything in the levels. Yeah, 2, I couldn't even tell you how many hours I had into SOCOM 2. That was my bread and butter in high school. Just, oh, okay, yeah, that is in the point, bro. I'll pick you up for a squad here. Keep losing. Still top though. Thank you, Atis 62. 5 months. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Thinking of PS3, wish Sony would finally port Twisted Metal PS3 to PS5. I think the last Twisted Metal I enjoyed was Black.
I got a mic, want
Got
me
first
to
squad,
use
though.
it?
No. No, I have my VoIP turned off. And not while we're on stream. For asking, though. Your dad did a prop fabrication job for
Let's get
Star
the party
Citizen.
started, huh?
Back. Fabricated a few of the guns that were in the game. Interesting. I was doing Breakthrough, comrade. Just a Metal Black on PS2, it scared you to death. I mean, back in the day. I remember I played Devil May Cry 1 back when my my cousins got a PlayStation left in my grand's house. Twisted Metal, Metal Gear 2, some like or something thing I remember. A lot of it wasn't good at, but I remember it. All the maps are oof except for the new one. Oh, and Gran Turismo 2. Goodness. Or was it? No, that wasn't 2. 2 was on PS1. I used to play the 24-hour races on Gran Turismo 2 on my, like, the PS ones, not the PlayStation ones, the small ones, and it would overheat, so I'd have to put, I'd put my Twisted Metal, like, hard shell case under it with ice in it to try and cool it so that I could play the races long enough.
Facility in Egypt, key to mitigating the global famine. The Russians have already seized it, and our leaders deem that unacceptable. Your orders are to secure the facility.
Quick.
Coordinate your efforts, and we'll push the
I wonder if
Russians
they fixed the
clear into
controller
desert.
issue. I love flying
Your family's
helicopters in this,
well-fed.
but
Take that facility back.
every time I plug a controller in, it just looks at the ground. Got a wow. New Blood's upcoming car combat game. Yeah, I think the one for PS3 I didn't really care much for, but I couldn't put my finger on why. I do remember playing a lot of 2. Axel. And Black was just... Black had a certain something about it that was just beautiful.
The plan is to advance sector
Thoughts on
by
Little Big
sector.
Planet? Loved it. The first one was
Keep the
such
hostiles on the run.
such a wonderful thing. I made a little level where you just had to run through, things exploded behind you and you had to get to a helicopter. Just as my dumb self trying to get working and not fully understanding what a good level would even be. And it ended up doing super well just because it was content that was made early in the game's life cycle. I later down the line had a coworker who was also into the game that when we were talking about it, he had ended up playing that at some point before we met. It was awesome. Little Big Planet was a fun experience. I wish I had played Dreams or had a reason to try it. I don't know if I played 3 though. I only played Little Big Planet 1 and 2. This is terrifying.
Our forces now occupy Alpha 1.
Yeah, Big Planet 1 and 2. Still on your PS3. Oh, that's the thing that sucks about all that is the services getting shut off. Ooh. Gonna happen. Still have a bunch of stuff installed on my Vita. Was the Killzone Vita, was that a Vita game? Or was it a PSP game? There was a really good top-down Killzone game on one of the portable ones. I was thinking of the PS3 one I didn't care much for. I was talking about Little Big Planet 3 past that. We've been hopping back and forth between several games, so sorry if I'm confusing. Oh, buddy. I'll take that one. Oh, man.
I've got this!
Somebody's shooting off that hill. There you are. Closer doesn't look like it. It's gonna get you killed. Wish they would make another Little Big Planet. Felt like Sony pushes it off to the side. Yeah, I think that stuff all, like... I think we were lucky that that existed in the first place, just with... It was like teetering on the edge of what user-created content was allowed to be on consoles, because they were always super apprehensive about what you could make. Somebody's just gonna make a dong eventually kind of thing, but they were okay with taking that risk. Code, what's up? Wah wah wee wah, 18 months.
Wah wah wee wah.
How you doing?
Task
Wah, wah,
force
wee,
strength
wah.
is noticeably down.
You just have to run into somebody with C5
One of our objectives is under attack.
immediately. Let's go.
Loading ammunition. Threat marked. 120 degrees. 130 meters away.
Oh, the good old not actually dead glitch that started showing up. That was actually in Tarkov too. I'd seen that happening. Dead scavs when you load in as a scav
One is lost. We do not have control.
are standing up sometimes. That's good. Yes.
Lost an objective to the enemy.
I'm coming, buddy. Got you, comrade. And we dead. But yeah, it's not as bad, Code. It's still extremely mediocre at best. Again, if you just don't have an AR, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Golden. That. Bruh. Oh my god. Thank you, comrade. The mess is a giant mess. Flanking on that right hill. Come on, dude. I'm still gonna go with Battlefield 3 for my favorite. Just... or had something off about it. I don't know if it was the fact that I was so jaded by the way it launched on PS4. But Just something off about it to me. This time. What platforms are they having player base issues in, Dovakin?
Reloading! Watch it!
Copy that. Vehicle support incoming.
Cover me. Where you even at? Boy, here we go. Got styled on. Focus from rush to conquest. That's probably what it was. Yeah, that actually nails it there. And like there was just nothing that was Karg Island. Karg Island was the good one for me. I freaking loved the way it played. It felt I could just 24/7 that map, and I would be happy. Oh, I know, I know. Got me want to use here. Get us some covering fire there, man. Oh, my nade went off. Oh, wow, that was some heckin' good shots.
Allied forces attacking Alpha 1.
Yeah, the attachment swapping's still there. Still works. It's convenient, but like I just feel like I need a generic setup that can do as much as it can with one loadout. Every time I switch to a specialized weapon class, it's just I no longer need it.
Allies attacking Alpha 2.
Gonna get rolled if we don't clear this side. Or even on the other side. Smoke grenades. There's 3 of them. Why are there so many? Picked up here. Battlefield 2 was good. I wasn't good enough at it. I don't think I put enough time into it to say that it was my favorite.
Lock down Alpha 2.
Alright, let's take one now. Good job getting through on 2. Got you. I got you.
Enemies attacking Alpha 2.
Got you. Never played 42. I played 1943. That was actually a really fun Xbox Live arcade game. Yeah, I played a lot of that. That had fun flying.
Lost Alpha 2. Getting attack on Alpha 1.
Possible to actually get any shots off in this thing.
The sector still remains in Russian hands. Their defenses are holding
Nice
our
snipe.
troops back.
Go get him, comrade. Wake Island. I love
Hostiles now control Alpha 2.
Wake Island. That was so fun in 2. There we go, we got one. Maybe I gotta make passes on this, what even side is it? West side? Let's try to clear that out if we still have people on there. Was 43 available on anything other than Xbox? You remember what was the free-to-play one? Was it Heroes? Battlefield Heroes? Wonderful. Danny the Vampire, thank you for the follow. And away we go. Hey, I got him though. Battlefield Online. Was there a separate one? I only thought I remember Heroes. We had a lot of tickets for this and we did junk. Want another Bad Company. Bad Company's on in a league of its own.
Hold on, reloading.
Are these rounds? Irons. Correct. Now, are these higher velocity? Bruh. Oh no. I'm learning to switch to my pistol. I never did that before in these. There was a cartoon and a 2 copy. I don't know if I was aware of the 2 copy. Interesting. Husky coming? Oh, he did. Yeah, Bad Company 2 was glorious. Oh, we can't even establish like a front line here. This is pathetic.
Next match, wanna try Exodus Conquest? It's got BFBC2
That's
and
fine.
BF3 maps in rotation.
That's fine, yeah. This has been a bunch of garbage. No wins at all.
We cannot sustain any more losses. Evacuate the site. We've lost.
Heroes started so good. Play casual without worrying about screaming 13-year-old destroying you. Then a few months after release, they added super weapons you can only buy with real money. Alright. Bad Company 2 I played not too long ago. It was still functioning. I don't know how, like, worth it would be. You think, obviously. Bad Company 2 still held up pretty well. It's also strange to see like what aiming down sights used to be back, like the whole the irons were so huge. I think it was the AK, the 12 or the AN-94 that had the ridiculous front sights. Takes up like half the screen. Yeah, you can't match the destruction on Bad Company 2 either. That's a whole corner of personality that has just gone away from these games. They don't understand, they don't grasp what destruction actually means whenever you're fighting like the infantry in a building. And I think Bad Company 2, especially for when it came out, really translates. that extremely well. I may be for instead of the black screen, he actually gonna load. I don't know if it's loading me in. Oh, they did have campaigns. Yes, yes. Very good. Fantastic campaign. I'm gonna restart real quick here. Hang with me for a couple seconds. Wouldn't be a Battlefield match without a crash. Annoyed about 2042 not having a campaign. I would be much more accepting of it if it wasn't just not good. Like, 1 and 5 were so much more coherent, and they had campaigns. Battlefield 4's campaign was pretty good. I think 3 was the mediocre one. You're just like random grunt guy. Harbor. Company 1's console only. I don't know if I remember much of the multiplayer on 1. Most of my memories of 2. I do remember when I bought that when I was younger. It was at Sam's Club, and you had to like pick up the copy of it out there, and they would go into the back and get it. And I paid for the normal one, but they gave me the gold edition that came with all the special crap. It's so stupid. You can't like change resolution in windowed mode. You literally have to drag to resize and hope that it's the correct aspect ratio to stream it. Such just odd decisions. Going up in a second here. I'm just trying to get my screen the right size again. I've never experienced another game, and that's so weird.
Hey, I'm ready if you are.
All right. Have at it. Bring up VR stuff. Oh, no worries about that. I don't care. Literally just about to do a test, see if your laptop could do an OBS cam recording or running a VR. Do you recommend any additional recording tools? Nope. Nope. I don't use anything else special for mine. That's all I run through. No shark canals. Yeah, I use OBS, not slobs now. If you're talking like, didn't they fix this game? It's getting there. It's just something to pass the time. Yeah, this should be Battlefield 3. Yeah, yep. Oh yeah, good start. Good start. Ooh. Man, smacked the ground. Never seen gameplay. Yeah. Getting knifed. But I just climbed through. I did. I just climbed up through the ceiling of that. It's beautiful. Oh, shank. Slobs, I had performance issues. Just helped free up from some CPU. I also ask a bit more of my PC than normal people do, I guess. I'm an idiot with the way I do some stuff. Rush on this map. Tank out yonder. Jim Jones? Oh, nope. Rip boat. As we call the Amtrak. Had a friend at a loss for words as to what the Amtrak was called. Just call it Jim Jones, and for no good reason it stuck. So if you hear me call that out, just because I have weird friends. Oh boy, alright, back up here. Bam, no big deal, revives and kills. Got this. 3? Yes, 3. Ammo coming down behind. That is gonna kill you. Oh, we got 2 coming up, 2 coming up.
Time to reload! We have a man down! Stay back! Reloading! Look out!
They have
260
complete control of
degrees!
Echo Sector.
70 meters from my position!
Able to mark? We're getting flanked from the behind. Still call it Gustav the Carl Johnson because the ancient bad company meme. Bruh. Filth.
U.S. forces attacking one of our objectives.
Right.
What's the status of our forces?
I mean, isn't Slobs using like a super old version of OBS at this point? Like they've not updated their base situation for a long time, so technically they're the out of date one. Sam T draws, thank you. I'll leave you behind.
Had a guy at work forget my name or call me F-face and I responded to it.
Your name now.
Need to defend the objective!
Commander's watching.
Commander.
Alpha sector has been seized by hostiles.
Initiating attack on objective Alpha 1.
Where?
Stop the
Oh,
US
dude,
forces
get out of here.
conquering every sector.
Ah, too soon. Way out of my... Never know what the flare-looking things do. The flares, they break locks. If somebody is locking onto you, you hear the beeping. Those will break the lock. Is that an enemy?
Alpha
That
sector
they
is
were.
ours.
Being a dev for an EA studio is probably hell. I would tend to agree there. It's not all bad, but
Hostile incursion at Alpha 1.
I feel like there's somebody somewhere back here. Nope, there we go. Oh,
Sectors are under our control. We're halfway to victory. Continue to fight.
everybody's just dying, getting shot. Back in the mid-2000s. I have no Intent employees. Where to go but down. Pretty good job with these remakes.
Threat neutralized.
We're taking too many casualties.
Need Damavan Peak.
Унесем потери.
Need.
Здесь опасно. Danger there. 40 degrees. 150 meters away. Чесать местность.
See.
Area's hot.
They've captured all of Charlie sector.
Reloading.
Boo boo boo.
Grenade.
Our troops
Bad
are attacking
shot.
Charlie 1.
Did they get him? Grab some. Come on. Might try to do H3VR. Do you have any tips for it? What system are you using to play? Quest?
Biggest road launched sectors on the battlefield.
Yeah. Could have ducked. No way I had enough ammo to take any on there. Quest 2. Just take, if it is your first time playing, are you playing taking holds? Take your time and learn some of the guns. Don't jump in and think you're gonna be super great.
Tango's down.
Another audio crash. Super weird. Second time it's happened. Nothing to do with me restarting Battlefield. Can we get up there?
Our enemies control Alpha sector.
Yeah, no, I don't know why that's happening. Oh, you got to try it on Quest 2 at a friend's house. Cool, cool. Yeah, I always recommend sitting around in the range and getting used to the guns. Find a locomotion mode that you like too. Don't get yourself sick trying to jump into things headlong.
Меня прижали.
Third index base station should be coming tomorrow. Hoping to get less micro headset jutters and less motion sickness. Yes, that should help. That is. I think that's a super good investment, having at least 3. Having 4 has been fantastic.
Loading ammunition.
U.S. troops invading Bravo 1.
Nice.
I'm reloading.
How are you not dead, man? You don't have armor on. Got me with the slide.
The enemy is short on resources.
Worst mistake of your life was not taking off the Quest 2 when you started feeling sick. I ran into that whenever I was playing things like Hover Junkers when I first got my Vive. Boy, oh boy.
Enemy down.
That was a rough one.
Down.
Patient with some of these shots.
Red mark. 70 degrees. 90 meters from my position. Tango down.
Bam. Lasered.
Has been targeted.
Danger mark. Where?
There we go. That was actually a good match. Came halfway into.
This battle is won. No
hard to reload with the ring on top of the controllers. Yes, the Geo on the Quest controllers gets very frustrating for me as well. Having a bit of trouble getting a locomotion that does everything you want. Remember Onward being perfect, but Onward setting H3 seems a little different from what I remember. I don't know. Did Onward have head versus hand? I'm not sure what the difference would be there. Sad. For sure. Hand oriented. I'm not sure what would be different between them because you should be able to switch between hand and head. I've not used. I just have not. Twin stick in a time. Doesn't do it for me. No forward momentum, ready, I mean like ADSing. Locomotion VR is just tough. Arm Swinger has just solved the majority of the problems, that's why I'm so hung up on it. And it sucks because it also ruins a lot of other games that don't have as many options. And there's almost nothing else that has Arm Swinger. I still need to try that natural locomotion mod in like Skyrim or something. Can't move with the rifle shouldered. Can't move at all while having a melee weapon. Arm Swinger, haven't gone back. What are you using, Marshmallow? Are you using Twin Stick or Arm Swinger? If you're using Arm Swinger, are you using the base movement speed options? Ah. Counter to high train. Gotcha. Yeah, some of the weird trade-offs with the different types. Go, comrade. Like a 20 mil here? 30 mil. I see nothing. I can see nothing. Beautiful. Little bird up there. Oh boy, too many. Almost. Sorry if I wasted that. Too many to shoot at. Wish Radius had Arm Swinger. Yeah, that's another thing that keeps me from playing that is the locomotion. It's terrible shooting by me. What's up, cowboy? Good, how are you doing?
Thanks a lot.
Lovely lag. Back off. Load. Oh. One. I made him leave. Leave. Haven't seen it since it came out. That seems about right. Still JJ. Here. Oh, that would have been a kill. I reloaded, you jerk.
We control most sectors
There we
of
go.
the battlefield.
Shh. Ah. Is it fun? It is more fun than it used to be. I've been using it to pass time recently. It holds my attention for a couple hours. I have no will to like level up or get anything.
Now under our control.
I think one of the big weaknesses is the lack of guns, since they're so distilled. And again, being a fan of things like H3, where the minute differences in guns are entertaining to me. Just having standard assault rifle, standard SMG that looks like Vector, like it's... That stuff doesn't do it for me. I always liked running like the 5.7 just because it's a 5.7. The actual guns matter to me. Oh, that is... Later. Later.
What's our current status?
I've been wanting to reinstall
Objectives.
Battlefield 1 actually. Eventually want to get back into
Friendlies are securing objective
5.
Damage right side.
But I think that was only because I
Engines about to go.
immediately getting shot. I can't do anything to help here.
Disregard.
Oh, there
Sorry.
he is. That's just because... I thought... Oh, I got my infield. I wanted to shoot my infield. I'm gonna play something else instead, and I forget what it was. Yep, that's what it does, Rockman. I do not know why they opted for fake guns. I figured they were just trying to make some realistic stuff, but... Yep, I thought I heard a motion sensor.
They've taken Alpha Sector.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
Dangerous location.
Yeah,
300
they just...
degrees.
Well, they get a height advantage up there with the AA. That's cool. Did we get it? Oh, it's dead. Beautiful.
Our forces have taken a blow, but we still remain strong.
Attempting to capture Alpha 1.
I got one in here.
We're weakening them. U.S. forces are being depleted.
Pretty sure he's on top of that. Yep.
Danger at the market. Man down.
Where's that from? Terrible shooting. Buddy just got an infield that says no store sells 303 British. It's expensive. I think I paid 26 bucks for 20 shots of mine. I know you're actually supposed to get like military surplus because I don't want full power.
U.S. forces attacking one of our objectives.
All right.
There we go.
Objective lost. We'll need to recapture it. Enemy has Bravo sector.
sector.
Nice job getting that AA stuff. Hope somebody reses me on top of this enemy tank. It'd be lame if not.
Initiating attack on objective
Occupy. Not super. Even. What's that? Oh, that's friendly. Excuse me. I'm up. These things. Everybody just has something anti-air. It's ridiculous to try and fly something anymore.
The US forces were conquering every sector.
To think there was a time that we used to have 2 flares as a helicopter.
Charlie sector.
What are you doing?
Alpha 1 has been attacked by US forces. Our troops have secured an objective. Securing objective 1.
Seems like they're all dead. No, here we go. This actually says 404 on the ammunition whenever it gets hacked.
Get pushed out from an objective. Stop the US.
Oh boy, here we go.
On Alpha sector. They captured all sectors. Retake those objectives now.
Get out of here.
Enemy forces have cost us half our resources.
Here, use it!
We have control of Bravo 2.
Where is that coming from? Oh boy. Terrible spot to be. That bridge is a murder zone.
Hostiles trying to capture Bravo 1.
Sounds good, Putter. Yeah, I think my RP and I are going to try to get a run done on Saturday, so it'll be sooner rather than later. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always.
We have failed to
Friendly.
hold Bravo 1.
It's just everywhere. I'm dropping a couple. We're resting. 40. Almost. Ah, overheated.
Charlie sector secured.
Good against
Defend those
tanks.
objectives.
Oh, birds. What is this actually doing, and what is G? I have no idea what that actually is. Some sort of hack? IG-99 Hannibal.
Forces are targeting Bravo 3.
Suppressed helicopter gun.
Wonderful.
Okay, yep, that's a hack. Enemy disrupted. I gotcha. Guy on the other team, thank you for the follow.
Continue to fight.
Wonderful.
Oh, that was a... And Ty Yo-Yo. Thank you for the follow as well.
Look out! 260 degrees! Around 90 meters from my position!
Oh boy. Yeah, should have waited longer to take a shot.
Hostile activity. What about objectives?
Cover me! I'm reloading!
Load in.
Agent close by! Reloading!
Boo. Both of us. Should I play with a high refresh rate? Usually yes, I'm usually at 144. I'm just running 60 because of stream. Traditionally I have issues if I'm running a higher refresh than I'm streaming at. Try to get ahead of it
Alpha
today.
sector is ours.
I'm usually playing ultra wide and 140. Both of those are off for the moment. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I had more luck if I was at 120 instead of 144. It was only certain games too. I think Tarkov it happened more often than others. But I'm also just forcing my PC to do more work than is necessary. If I had a separate stream PC, I don't think it would be an issue. Door stuck, brother. Oh boy. Side. Not far. Oh. And he's gonna swerve him. What's that?
We are attacking objective Bravo 1.
Take this!
Wonderful.
Back we did. Good.
Guys on the way!
Drop that. Sandwich guy, thank you for the follow. Little bird. Yep. For the mark.
I'm reloading!
Oh.
We control most sectors on the battlefield.
Nobody.
Our enemies control Alpha sector.
Boo.
Our troops are moving on Bravo 2.
You are a maniac. What are you doing?
Enemy down!
One behind you, comrade, on the other side of that. What are you there? Ah! Greedy and going for a knife. Oh no, there are so many here. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Is that even ours? That is not.
Our forces have secured objective Bravo 3.
I have no bullets in anything.
We have a breach at one of our objectives.
located. 50 degrees. 150 meters.
Can't even see them. They got a big bright red dot on their chest and I can't even see them. I find it frustrating that the hacking even exists in this. All it does is prevent you from using all the fun toys they give you. Go. One more.
Our troops are moving on Bravo 2.
Why must? Far enough. Not quite. Level amp. 45. 50 for the Vector, right?
We're under fire.
That is a tank. At least I got the rocket off. That works. Count it. And what do we have? What do we need? East side, Carmed's up on a heli. A nice drop off. Too high?
Allies beginning attack on Bravo 2.
Whoa. Really, all of us. Goodness. Destroyed now. Up top. Terminator dogs.
I'm reloading.
76, 140. We need points and soon. Safe on the ridge. Okay.
Threat located. Pistol got message.
Oh, nope. Ah.
Bravo sector has fallen to U.S. forces.
Thank you.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector. Our troop strength is nearly depleted.
I've got this.
Got a whole squad of medics up here.
Our troops are assaulting objective Bravo 3.
U.S. forces holding too much
Oh,
ground.
and yep, okay. And up in front of an Abrams. Counting on you, comrade. Oh my. That was a good match though. It wasn't a wholly one-sided one.
Begin evacuating NOPAT forces. No use staying now.
Hate your rocket. Yeah, you're welcome. Team is not having it. Alright guys. I am going to call it there for tonight. Again, I should have a first to worst run I think it's at 11:30. So it used to be the old time that I'd start streaming, or the time I start streaming on Sundays, but it'll be on Saturday. And then later that evening at 8, I believe 8 p.m. will be the Raw for Charity stream, which will just be some running some take and hold, probably some modded Ricky Random and things like that. So, but thank you guys for hanging out for the odd and different Battlefield stream, I guess. Off Saturday. Nice. So, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening and rest of your week. Peace.
On time and ready to go.